Thank you. Yes, thanks so much. Let me first check if I have any message. Right, I haven't gotten any. I have not received any other message other than the one I got from Sister Taiwo there, right? Thank you so much. Everyone that is currently trying to see. Don't worry, you won't miss anything. It's just going to take you a minute or two, right? $5, £5, £10, £20, £100, 500, 200, I'll kind of close it up. So I have a project to deliver, and it's going to be delivered on Friday. I'm sorry, on the 31st of July. Okay. Then we have August to get ready for the Yoruba Union Summit in Glasgow. Royston, Glasgow. I mean, come on. It's still the summer. You can be part of that, especially if you are living in the UK, anywhere in the UK. Come and spend a day or two in Glasgow with me and others. Here, I have my first caller for the evening. Hello.
Yeah, hello, Mayegun.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are
yes, I am fine. I am enjoying your show, and I've been willing to call all these days. I've been trying, and this is my first time of reaching your
you? And
show.
you become the first time. I mean, you are the first time caller tonight, and you're also the first caller. That's like a double,
Yes,
it's like a double trophy there for you. Such a pleasure to have you. Your
yes,
name, though?
yes. My name is Lotana.
Lotana.
Yes, I live in Glasgow here with you,
Oh,
and
dear.
I will definitely come and join the Yoruba Summit that is coming up
I am
in
going to be
August
looking.
because
I'm going to be looking forward to seeing you then, right?
I am so happy that we have people in Nigeria that are doing the right thing and having the right sense of thinking when it comes to the political egbeism that is happening in the country.
Wow.
Yes. On the issue of the planned protest, I would like to talk more about it. And more likely in the Nigerian concept in general. You see, we in Africa have a very big problem. And the problem we have is we see the truth and we love to deny the truth. Even when we understand that the truth will save us and redeem us from this contraction and nonsense that is happening in our continent. The Nigerian state or the Nigerian is not a country. Nigeria is not a country. No. And we need to understand the basic fact that Nigeria is not a country. Look at the history. See, there's this adage that says, he who has that does not know his history has no future.
That's right.
Nigeria is a business enterprise that was formed by the Royal Niger Company and sold to the British government.
That's right.
Nigeria is a British business company, and it was designed that way. What you are having in Nigeria is an enterprise comprising of the MD, the chairman, and the company officers. Why we, the citizens, are just factory workers that have to do whatever
If people don't know what are they trading on, we are the commodity.
They are trading on us. Anytime these people, that is why anytime they need money, as you said in one of your programs, that they don't even need to tell you to pay for the visa. No. That they will just put, and you will spend your money and come.
That's right.
You will spend your money and come.
Yes.
These people steal all this money and put it in their country.
And like they get away with all of that, something they will never try anymore.
And they get away with all of that. And the fact is that they've even put the solution to your problems in books. And your Egbekebe leaders and Egbekebe intellectuals cannot even read it and use the solution for themselves, just because they want to maintain a business enterprise that they have no control over. Nobody agreed. Me and you, my father and your father, your grandfather, did not agree to this country called Nigeria.
No, we didn't. We did not.
Every other country in the world that is progressing, from America to Israel to the UK, all had a charter of agreement based on ideals. No African country has that. How can you progress?
How? Lieutenant.
It's not possible.
It's impossible. The Bible even said it that can two walk together except they agree?
It's not even possible. Except they agree. And even look at it. Nigeria is an invention of the British. And no invention can be greater than the inventor. It's not possible. A phone cannot dictate your life. Neither can a car drive you. You will drive the car. You will operate the phone.
That's right.
And we keep telling our people that the best way to solve this thing is to go back to the drawing board and tell yourself, we are not a country. Who wants to be part of Nigeria? You can come together and form your own country. And if you come to Europe, this problem I experienced in Africa, they had this problem for centuries. Put themselves for over 2,000 years. Only in the 20th century they understood that we have to be independent.
On our
own. Two major wars. Everybody did their day. Two major wars, and everybody minded their business. And in 60 to 70 years, they transformed the world. Going to Mars, going to space, doing all these amazing things. Because they understood that we cannot fight to bring each other together.
No.
We can only develop on ourselves.
Yes.
And when people say that Nigeria must be together, it doesn't make any sense.
No.
Luxembourg is not up to an emotional local government. Their GDP is over $2 billion. Per capita income is over 50,000 pounds per head. They are not plenty. Nigeria must not be a big country. Black people cannot govern themselves. It's too complex. We've always been ethnic, we've always been tribal, we've always been clan. That is the way we can succeed and progress. And if we need to do anything, we form an economic trade bloc. It's common sense. It's common sense.
Want us to have that chart. See, Lieutenant, thank you so much. Let me take another one because of our time, Baba.
Yeah, so thank you very much, Mario. I really appreciate it.
God bless you. I appreciate your effort, not giving up, not to call him. Because some people have been like, no, I can never get through. We just watch. But there are those that keep trying until they get through. Like Lieutenant. Here is another caller. Hello.
Yeah, hello, Mario. How are you today?
I am very well, sir. How are you?
Yeah, not fine. Thank you very much. And I kind of agree. I kind of agree with what the first caller is saying.
You may need to mute the broadcast. It's like it's overlapping itself or something. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Or move to another.
Yeah. Are we okay now?
I think it is better now. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I support what the first caller is talking about, and it's hitting the nail on the head. You see, and you see, let's put everything to the right perspective. When Tinubu named his economic team recently, right? Who were the economic team? It was Dangote, Elumelu, some other guys,
Jimovia.
And those are the guys.
Jimovia.
Yeah. So how can the same person that named Dangote's economic team, right, is going against Dangote? It doesn't make sense. You see, you see what's happening, right? They know Nigerians are very gullible, right? They push different narrative to us, right? To be battling. We battle with ourselves online and on it via the media, and they kind of go on with their business as normal. Yes. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. The same person that you said is refinery is it's not even registered, who took money from Nigeria to build a refinery. How can you take money from a country, right, to build a refinery, right, with all the waivers and all this thing, and you said that refinery is not registered? Moreover, you're saying
that is not licensed. It's 45%.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. And the other time, right, about 2 months ago or 3 months ago, Mario, if you remember, they presented with a shipload of crude oil that is shipped to Dangote refinery.
It was in December. 1.8 million barrels was given to him. 1.8 million barrels.
I can't understand these people. I don't know where they're coming from. It looks like we are being hoodwinked. As it looks like we are idiots.
In a simulation of
It doesn't make sense anymore. Let me tell you something, right? Even if any protest happen tomorrow, look at the narrative on board in Nigeria, in the Niger Delta. I'm an Orobo man. I grew up with the Shekiri people. I grew up with the Job people. My best friend is a Fulani man. My best friend is a Fulani man, you know. My second best friend, right, is a Yoruba man. My third best friend is an Ishekiri guy. My own tribe are my least best friends. In the Niger Delta area, right, they are killing themselves over who owns Warri. In Yoruba, in the north, look, all over Nigeria, right? Even the southeast, the Igbos, and but a man who want not to identify with the rest of the Igbos because they were marginalized when they were eastern states. You understand what I'm saying? So Nigeria problem is very complicated. I'm just praying that we get our facts right about our democracy. Now, for example, a federal system, right, is the state and the center and the federal government. But Nigeria, Tinubu, the same Tinubu that oppose local governments, right, is the same person that give local government autonomy now. So we have 3 types of government, whereas in the federal system, right, there are only 2 types of government. Now in Nigeria today, the Supreme Court, which Tinubu has bought, Tinubu has created Supreme Court for himself. Now we have 3 tiers of government in Nigeria. Whatever anybody want to argue about local government, that the federal government, the state government are stealing the money of the local government, right? It doesn't hold water. In a federal system, right? Is 2 tiers of government. The state, the federal government, and the state government. The state government can make laws to create their own local government and disburse money to satisfy those local government. That was how it was before. Now,
Tinubu now, when they are writing, okay, I think you have a point though. Hang on, let me say what I want to say. All right. When I say you have a point, I mean, hang on. I mean, I was going to say this argument should have been possibly put forward when they were actually writing their constitution, because they wrote the constitution that says, 3 tiers of governments. Okay. Even though it was supposed to be a federal constitution, but again, that's part of the confusion. Who was there, okay, to argue what this argument you put forward? Because it is no longer relevant if they've written a law that says federal, state, and local. So me can't change that if there is no law that says that. Don't you think so, Baba?
No, Michael, we are just being stupid, right? This constitution, our constitution is very skewed. For example, right? Okay. The land use decree, right? Said the federal government, right, owns every land, right? And the state governors, right, are the custodians of those lands. Mayegun, where my own papa, I'm Prince Marangoroje from Efronto. We have our land. The federal government they're not supposed to have a control over our land. And the state governors don't have to have to look to control my land, right? You see, that's why there's no creation of wealth in Nigeria. Like for example, I live in England, I live in Nottingham, right? I bought more than 4 houses in my life residing in the UK, right? Land registry, right? It takes only 6 weeks, right, for land registry, right, to send me the documents for my house when I buy my house. When I buy properties, right, 6 weeks, right, I get my documents from land registry, and through my solicitors. You understand what I'm saying? But Nigeria is not like that. You buy land, you build your house to get CFO. The state governor will sit on that CFO for years
as he chooses,
and it doesn't make sense. How can you create wealth? The only way to create wealth, right, is for people to use their land property to borrow money from the banks. That's why the Nigerian banks, right, they can't borrow you money because you haven't got collateral, because nobody has got CFO. The only people that got CFO are people in government. Every citizen of Nigeria that have got a house, that got a home where they lay their head, right, that they own their property, should have the right to use their property to borrow money from the banks. And the Nigerian government, right, should make accessible, right? By saying, okay, if you are going to use your property to borrow money from the banks, right, is 6% or 7% below, not double digits, single digits. Not always 35. If you are going to borrow money on a higher level like Dangote, double digit. But if you are going to use your house to borrow money, right, single digits, then they'll start creating wealth in Nigeria. People will borrow money from the banks and use the money to agriculture or whatever. But Nigeria is not like that. I don't understand that country, man. Everybody.
Thank you too.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you have a wonderful night. By the way, it's weekend though. Enjoy your weekend. That's someone's view there, and this Templar has always been the type that always gets other people talking. I bet some of you are already kind of like bringing out your phone now that you have something to say to what he said. But please do so respectfully, okay? Disagree with others if you want to, okay? Do not get salty. Here, hello.
Why you good general? Good evening, brother.
Good evening to you. How are you, Baba?
Fine. This is Mr. Z from Lagos, man.
Oh, Mr. Z. Good enough that you made it tonight as well. How is Lagos this evening?
Yeah. Lagos is calm. The poverty is choking. Everything is very, very, very somehow, my brother.
Bless you, man. Anyway.
Everything is somehow, my brother.
So, yeah, Baba.
Thank God. Okay, basically, I just want to tell you I'm very, very excited about this protest coming up. I pray, and I pray to God Almighty to make it exceed what we're expecting it to be. Because, my ego, we cannot continue like this. And I'm so happy the Northerners are involved because those ones, their own case is different from our case. They don't take debt as anything. Their own case is different from our own case. And the forces will make them stop. It will aggravate them more.
Action. I'm like, oh my, wait,
yes.
Blood they run inside these Shiites. Come on now. Sometimes they could just calm down a bit before you they kill them. They kill like 20 today. About tomorrow morning, you go see them again.
More. And when you kill them, that's when. The thing about it, the elites are so scared. I love the fact they're scared. And you see some of them coming out to dissociate themselves. I'm fighting for you. Yeah. Some can't even talk now. You know? And what I'm just praying, these police and military people will use their senses. Especially all these junior officers they send. All these junior officers they send out to come and kill us or you brutalize us because they are even hungrier than us. Their families are hungry. These people beg for 200 naira in traffic. They are hungry and they have money. That 200, all that money they collect is taking it to their boss. So they are taking it to their guy in the office.
Some cut and then give them peanuts again. And then the following day, every day.
There was something that was trending today. There's something that was trending today about like police barracks and military barracks. There are pictures. Oh my God. If you see where these people live, the thought of how the toilets would look will cringe your body. That they stay there with their families and they're defending, they put their life on the line for us. And they would now send them to go and kill us, the people that have bulletproof cars. No. A new soldier.
You know where they have all these houses. You are the one protecting them. You are the one guiding them. Some of you are like, they even abandon some of you in some properties. They don't see you for like months. You are just there guiding property. You know them in and out. Yet they don't give a damn about you. As a police officer, they can't go and give you.
Kill. Go and kill them. But this one, I feel, because I've heard some signs that and some people inside the forces have told me that it's going to be different. Because this one passed anything we've seen before. Oh God, where's Mazi Namdekanu? Oh God, where's Mazi? We miss him at this kind of time. We miss Mazi at this kind of time. Everything he has told us is just.
There will be almost on every now and then to tell all of you what they are doing.
Everything he told us is playing out how it is. He said Tinubu is going to come. This is what they've planned for you and everything. But the man they put there is the highest of all criminal. They put a criminal enterprise to surround him and they are just stealing non-stop.
And they're telling people to wait. They are doing reform. Which reform?
Mayego,
Baba?
Mayego, hunger is in Nigeria. Hunger is in Nigeria. I won't lie to you.
Say,
The
those
hungry
of you
is
still
unbearable.
able to do one or two things now they fear for most.
But Mayego, people need a big call of number. You don't know.
Better. Now then I be like now then
Ah,
both the whole sky will crash. You the
Mayego, there's hunger. There's hunger. That's why I know this thing is going to be successful because market, everybody will leave and say, let us go. Let us go together. Let us go, Mayego. It is well, Mayego. God bless you so much. God bless you. Do afternoon, evening for us. We're always there. Thanks a lot, my brother. Yes, thank you.
So that's a brilliant one. I still have the line. Hang on. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I still have the line all intact. So you can still be part of this. All you have to do is just use the number on your screen. Also, to my viewers, now let me go say thank you to Celia. Celia, I just got your message. That's a good one there on PayPal. So now, guys, I have raised 650 pounds. I like it when I raise money because you know what I think all the time. I always think about what it takes. Okay, for you to be on a program, you just want to like listen and digest. And then you get to that point that you feel like, oh no, this is so good. I'm going to support. I'm going to support this. And then you have to like get out. I mean, get your wallet out, bring out your card, and begin to punch them in. And still, you haven't changed your mind. Then you punch it in. Oh, $50. That takes a lot. It is not the money, right? It is actually the desire to give, right? That means a lot. And then the money, because you know, it still has to be like completed, just so we can get things done. It's gonna be glorious. You're gonna love it, and I hope, because that's just a phase, though. The other phase there is that you know, the moment you have a chance of actually going there to read more, get to know more about the Yoruba land, the Yoruba people, the names of the towns in Yoruba land, the names of titles, kings, you know, historical events that should always remain out there for our people. You'll be able to access some of them. The Yoruba Union has a constitution, right, that is going to be ratified next month. So you'll be able to actually read about the laws that guides the union. Also, when you sign up and that too, which means that if we are able to, I've said this before, right? So if we are able to launch our portal, and for instance, let's say in 6 months, we're able to kind of mobilize, let's say 10,000. I don't want to be, even though I wish to be very much enthusiastic about this, right? But I still don't want to be like, right? But let's say we have a 10,000 of us or 20,000 of us, verified members. You cannot register twice. You can't join the platform twice. You need your mobile number for you to be able to register and get verified as a member of the union. Then you have a membership and number that says Badero Lushola Mayegun General, which is just like a title on that profile, right? And you can be able to possibly like you know, follow, relate, chat, and exchange infos and all of that. So you see the Badero Lushola membership number 00001111. Glasgow or New York or Minnesota or Michigan, something like that, right? You'll be able to kind of easily say, oh, Mayegun General, Glasgow. So I live in Glasgow too. Oh, so Mayegun lives in Glasgow. Hi, Mayegun. Sorry, where do you live in Glasgow? We need that, you know, that interactive platform, and that's what we are building. Okay, and this time around, it's actually being built as being contracted out, right? So we want things done professionally. Also, when it is completed, right, you as a member of a Yoruba Union, your children yourself, get them registered, right? And then you can now have the option of, for those who want to choose, okay, you have the option of paying your membership dues, the membership fee. Now that's also a means of actually like mobilizing funds. Now I don't have to come here and say, please, I will still come anyway to ask you for help. But now when you have 10, 20,000 members who have, for example, they have a membership fee of every month membership fee of $1, and you have 20,000 of them. So that's $20,000 a month. Now, as a union, you see all those our plan of instead of coming to raise money to support education, to support healthcare, to support the security of Yoruba land, where we intend to offer as much support as possible to those who have volunteered to protect our people in Yoruba land, go after those who intend to go after stuff like that. I don't want to say everything like that, okay? But yes, we intend to be